in a dark place. Like, I needed this camera, some type of device. They weren't doing good, bro. I can control that side of my life better. Like, you know, when I feel that rage towards myself, I know how to not take it out on anybody else. But there's certain things I feel bad for too, bro. I wasn't the best person in life either. I get the chills about it sometimes because I'm trying to forgive her. It's just like, I feel like a freezer, you know? Like, it's draining my energy. And I just keep giving them what they want. It's like it has to feed their ego if I'm posting about it all day, right? If it's like one of their friends saying, he's posting about you, he's talking about you, right? If they could see it, if they look at it, if they care, if they could see this. You want to share chats with me on here, but then you act like you don't listen. You do the same thing as them. I feel like I'm talking to nobody, bro. Even when I'm talking to them, I feel like it's just on deaf ears. But then when I stay completely silent, they're like, what happened? Why don't you want to talk? It's because I don't, you're not going to listen. I'm not going to talk if you're not going to listen. I'm not going to keep doing this either. Like, I've been nothing but your friend. I've been nothing but nice to you. You always screw me over. And then you have problems with my belief system the whole time, too. Like, you ain't really been my friend. You have been my enemy the whole time. How are you not my enemy if I like Jesus and you don't? Like, you hated Jesus. That's what you said. How are you protecting things from people if you don't like Jesus? Like, I hope God forgave you for that. That's a bad sin, bro. That's bad. Like, you should feel bad for that. It's a bad one. So, like, he didn't do nothing wrong to you. What did Jesus ever do to you that you fucking hate him so much? And all the people who like him. Like, what did Jesus ever do to you, really? You want to know why I like him? Why do you hate him? I don't hate Jesus. I just never want to hear about it ever. Ever. Because I've been traumatized by something in the past, and it has something to do with him. Right? You blame God for everything when it's your own fault, right? I mean, God has something to do with it, but I can't blame God for me wanting her in my life if I'm asking him to do it. And I'm like, this is stupid. I keep going through it. He's probably just saying, you be careful what you wish for, right? I feel that because I love them, but then I feel like they're just going to play me again. And the rug's going to get pulled up from under me again and again and again and again. It's like, I can't keep doing. I want to be your friend. I don't want to ghost you. And I said to them, we can't be pretend. Take it slow with me. Maybe we could just be friends and we'll see where it goes. Like, their ego needs to be stroked. They got like shiny object syndrome. Like, they need the first thing paying attention to them. That's just how I feel about them. They will agree. They say they like this part about me, that I say it to them. They just don't want my business with them on the internet. And I'm like, bro, I can't help but vent. Nobody wants to hear me talk about it no more. Tired of you coming around in my life, cheating on me, treating me like a fucking asshole. You know? I really am tired of it, bro. I have to... The reason why it's tiring, like, I feel like the technology is fine. It's like, finally. It's not for validation. If I wanted validation, I go validate myself, bro. For how I feel. I don't need you to validate how I feel and regulate my emotions. You know, it just makes me want to smoke again and again. You know, it just makes me feel hopeless. I can't help it. Like, I have hope for them, but I don't have hope for myself with them, which is very sad. And I want to be with them. In many ways, bro. I'm trying to get to know them again. They just do, like, they went back to the old ways. And I can't, like, I don't want to say I can't forgive it, but it's just crazy. It's like, that's the type of shit I've been going through the whole time. And I told them, don't share my love energy around. And they go doing it. Like, I explicitly told them not to do this. And they go doing it. That's why all that shit, they act like, they have plausible deniability and shit like that, I guess. Because sometimes I think like they just getting with me because they're stressed and they know all that stress in their life has something to do with me. And I wasn't praying for bad things to happen to them, bro. I told them back in the day, God will let you know that I was meant for you, and I let you go. Like, I let you go. You resented me for that all the time, that I bring up God. She never ever liked it. Even out here, she was ghosting me a million fucking times. Every time I'm like, yo, you have to go to God. If you're all fucked up like that, you're getting high and shit, you have to go to God, bro. What do you want me to do about it? Only God is going to save you once you start banging needles in your arm and popping psychedelics and taking methamphetamines and shit. Only God is going to save you at that point, bro. Like, what do you think? I don't agree with those robots on here that, like, quit messing around. Like, yeah, I know. I'm not on meth. Like, that's why I get offended by it. It's like, I'm trying to understand where they're coming from, not manifest a reality for myself, because I'm not an addict, bro. I went down that road. I'm not in recovery. You don't need to tell me not to do drugs. Like, I'm not going to, when I have a job, I don't go spending my money on drugs and alcohol. Maybe a little bit of alcohol, but not like that, bro. I don't go drinking all fucking night like back in the day when there's nowhere else to go. Where you going to go? You go out and drink, right? Something like that. Bro, I got a beer in the fridge too. Like, I get it. It's a tall boy. I already had one, so I'm not trying to really drink it, Don't really want to. I don't really need it. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at that. I don't really need you. Alcohol. Like, I don't need you all the time. It's just nice to have you, right? How she feels about me is how I feel about alcohol. She doesn't really need me. Like, she needs to keep me entertained. She actually needs to keep me entertained. That's the sad part. It's like, she's going to do that either way, but she's the one that actually has to keep me entertained. Otherwise, I'm not going to play these games with her at all. About, like, I think it's a game sometimes, and it makes her mad for me to say it. I know that, but I'm expressing how I feel. It doesn't mean I'm paranoid and delusional. I'm like, to me, that's a game. When I explain what already happened, the things I'm like, this is why I didn't want to talk to you. That's why you feel bad. Like, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. It's just you are doing something bad to me that is a detriment on my sanity. It leaves scars on my heart. Like, I'm not even reacting in a mean, angry way as I should. Because I already knew. I already knew that was going to happen. I already felt it. I guess I just needed some fucking closure. You know? I guess. Maybe they are just with them. Who knows? Who knows, bro? I can't confide in this woman who has broken my heart a bunch of times, and then she just goes be with somebody else. Like, I didn't even sleep with her, bro. I didn't even sleep with her. I'm sharing all this love energy, pouring it into her, and then she goes to sleep with somebody else. Like, how am I supposed to feel about that, bro? I'll make myself look like a fool, sad on the internet, just so I can, like, I can't sit down here talking to myself with no camera rolling. That would be actually crazy, bro. It's the same thing, but it's not really, I feel like somebody might feel that. It's not for sympathy. It's like, you're not alone, bro, when you feel that way. Like, somebody made you feel like you're less than a human, bro. It's not good. It's not good. I feel like crying, It's sad. Somebody that loves you betrays you. That's worse than your enemy busting your balls. It's somebody that's acting as if they're your friend and they fuck you over. And I always felt like that girl betrays everybody. She betrayed me and all my friends, and like, she lied to me from the beginning to get with her, right? And my friend never believed me that I didn't swap spit with her until I said something to him about it. He never believed me. We always would try to rekindle that friendship too, where it's like, bro, then she comes around and then she goes up to you and then she goes up to me. I tried to say this to him back in the day. It's this pattern. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to get back with you if you're going to do this. So how are you going to build trust with me back again? You're going to go back around in a loop again? Where are you going to go this time? Like, the shit is closing up for her. I'm not trying to end her existence, bro. I'm trying to better her mentality. So she doesn't treat men this way. She's gonna end up alone, bro, being that way. I don't want to end up alone either. I don't have a lot of love options, bro. I don't want to get to know all these broads, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like they all play the same games and they're all fucking crazy in their own type of way. I know it's sexist for me to say it. Hey, at least she treats me nicely, bro. Like, don't get mad if I'm Pisces. Also, like, I'm a Pisces, so I have that other side to me. So, like, what if I cheat? Can I just go? If I know you play this game, can we be just real about it? If you want to have an open relationship with me, then say it, and I can tell you no. Like, make me, like, give me the option to decide. You take away my option. Like, it's the same thing as rape, bro. I don't know how they can't. This question has come up on the internet so many times, right? But I'm dealing with it in real life. Like, to me, it's the same thing as rape. Getting cheated on, whether you're a man or a woman, is the same thing as you raping your partner because you're not telling them what you're going to do. And then they find out later on, and now they got to deal with some shit. And hopefully you didn't go get them sick. Hopefully, right, bro? Hopefully. It's like, when weren't we to, like, you know what I mean? We weren't talk. I looked at it like we weren't talking from May to June. And then we started talking in June again. And now we're already 2 weeks in it. And it's like the same cycle begins again where I didn't feel like planting something in the garden. And then I'm wasting all my time talking to them. And it's like it seems like they want to slither back in. And I feel bad to look at them like an enemy, bro. I don't want you, like, you taint my love. You take my love and give it away endlessly to other people I don't want contact with. That is not my equal, bro. Like, you're not my partner. You're not, like, you are sent here to try to destroy me, in my opinion. And it never really works because you're fucking grimy, bro. That's why it always backfires right in their face. They act grimy as hell. They know this is the last time they get to do this, bro. If they disrespect me in this way ever again, I will never ever talk to them. I won't consider them my friend. I won't even post about them at all, in a good way or a bad way. At all, bro. Not at all. Nothing. Nothing. You know why? Because I'm done with it. I'm finished with it. You know, I'm absolutely finished with it. And I can't believe I've given it this much thought. I really can't. I used to sit there thinking like what I would say to them if I met them again one day. You know, if they came back around me. I used to sit there thinking of back in the day sometimes. It's like the first kind of real girlfriend I ever even had. I didn't want to be promiscuous with all these women, bro. That's why I'm that way. I'm not a woman. I'm not an incel. I don't want to be with all them, bro. They play these games with my heart, make me want to fucking hurt myself. I don't want to get all attached and then like it's not good enough for you. Like, you drive me crazy to the point where I needed to go to therapy and take medication. It gave me all these side effects, and I feel like I can't function in the proper way because of it. And I don't want to sound like a victim, but I always had jobs, even after this time period. I always had issues because of it, though. This shit affected me, bro. I don't trust relationships because of that shit. I don't trust them. No, I don't. Like, that's what I mean. I'm not gonna blame them, but just thinking about it in this way, it makes me want to take the other beer out of the fridge. You know, it's like I want the pain to my. I feel what you're saying about it. Like, that is my needle in the vein, the cocaine up my nostril. It's the beer can to my lips. I know that's. I always would rather take a sip of beer than do any other type of drugs or smoke some weed. Beer and weed or cigarettes and coffee. Like, I can't really go to rehab for weed, bro. Honestly, I feel like a stupid ass if I do that. I just been dependent on it and I don't really want to smoke it. Like, I don't want to get looked at as a fucking loser because I can't put down weed. I think the society is a loser because they make you put down weeds so you can have a job. Because that's the thing. Like, I should just get, like, I should just get it. You know, I should just get it over with and bite the bullet and say, fuck it. Yeah, can I have one medical marijuana card, please? Like, I have anxiety bad all the time. It seems to be the only natural cure there is, bro. Like, I don't want to rely on this shit. I don't want to take pills. I definitely don't want to take pills, bro. No, 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 no. No, thank you. Not for me. It ruins my body, bro. The pills that you want to give ruin my fucking body. And I'm not trying to do that. Not yet, at least. I don't. I already had enough time ruining my body in the younger stages of it. Like, I'm good. I'm lucky to even be alive, bro. You act like I'm any different. I'm saying I don't give a shit about him. It's if you like this is like basic boyfriend girlfriend shit. You're playing this game with me, like in your pushing in your mid 30s, bro. Like I can't. Like it's me or them. I'm not putting up with this. I'm not going in this cock carousel with you until I'm 50. I'm not doing this with you. I'd rather have nobody. If I gotta share them with a bunch of dudes, I'd rather have nobody. Sorry. I'd rather find somebody else to be sloppy with if that was the case. Like I don't want to share you. You act like you love me. That's the part. It's like if you want me to share you around with other dudes, just say it, and I could be like, nah, or yeah. But you tell me you love me, you want to be with me, and then go around all these other people. It breaks my heart. How is that not like? How is that legal? I don't understand how that's legal. Like, how are you not hindering my path and my progression in any way when you do that? And then you flip it on me like I'm triggering some type of anxiety or BPD episode or detachment issue, avoidance. Like, bro, stay away from me if I'm such a problem for you to talk to. I'm trying to get the answers out of you. All I do is walk with you through the problems. You get better, your life gets better, you do better for yourself. I'm stuck in the same shit. Oh, I guess you needed my help. I was like, yo, when are you gonna help me? Oh yeah. Everything's always more important, bro. That's why I'm not waiting around for you no more. I haven't been waiting for a while. But I was waiting on your call. I knew once I stopped waiting for good, it was gonna be like, come on, come on. Like you need my supply. Is how I feel. I don't want to feed your ego. Like, of course you're gonna tell me no, you don't feed my ego. You just post about how you feel on social media all day to people who probably know it's me. And then when they come up to me telling me that he's oh yeah, look, you're driving these boys crazy. Da, 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 da. It has to feed your ego. It has to. That's why when I blocked you, it was like, oh my God, he's done. Because bro, I had them blocked on Instagram for a long time. When I moved up here, because they ghost me. They talk to me in the DMs, then they disappear. They talk to me in the DM, then they disappear. Asking me for Cash App, da 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 da. It's like, bro, are you gonna take me seriously ever? Because you tell me you love me, and then you get all upset when God hits you with these blows, you know? These body blows. Like, he keeps fucking you up. He fucks people that you love up. And I'm praying for you to be protected because you're basically just doing that to yourself. The same thing that I do to myself. Except I'm not looking at you as some enemy, even though you treat me like you treat me like I'm your enemy and expect me to be friendly with you. And then accuse me of treating me like you're the enemy. Like, no, you treat me like you're my enemy all the time, and you approach me as if you're the angel of light, similar to Satan or Lucifer, right? Oh, I love you. Come on, I need help. Please, just one more time. Da-da-da. It's like enough. I've had enough of these games, online or offline. It doesn't matter. It's worse. You come into my circumference, hit me where it hurts, and I'm like, yeah, I showed you who you are. Either way, I win because I showed you who you are. If the way you want to go with me is true, I still showed you who you are. If you want to go with them on that bizarre road of witchcraft and still being friends with all these people that were laughing at me when I'm trying to help you from your eyes, and I'm giving God the credit, you still gonna be friends with all them that were mocking me on the internet after I'm giving up all this time to you and you act like I'm pushing you away. You cheat on me, and then that's what pushes me away, babe. I'm sorry, I'm trying to forgive you. Don't do it ever again, is what I say. Because I'm not going to post about it all day. I'm just going to go, bye. The next time, if I ever have to deal with that again, I'm just going to know to never trust this. Like, what am I going to have to do? Wait till I'm 47? And then it's like, yeah, I was lying to you back then. I actually had more dudes in my roster. Like, I don't want to deal the same way. I popped back up for this dude. Like, you understand? He had no fucking clue about me. I'm just some asshole from history to him. I feel bad for that guy, bro. Because he's involving himself in some shit. He's like, she's involving him in some shit that he doesn't know about. And it's not like I'm so big, I'm so bad, I'm so tough. But I know how God works for me, bro. 100%. Yeah, maybe that's why that happened to you, bro. Because from like 2010 to 2016, this person would be all around with me. And like, we'd still be fucking partying probably, right? I was cooling it down until I think I was about 24. I started to calm down a lot. I was like, I don't need Molly rocks, acid tabs, mushroom cat. Like, I don't really need all that crap. I don't really need to do that. I was always a little bit relaxed with that. Like, I do it a lot. I used to be doing things a lot, but I know my limitations. I'm like, I can't be doing that. I've come too close to be doing this. Like, I don't want it to be all a waste. I want them to have a nice life, even if I don't exist in it. You know what I mean? I want them to be happy, bro. All I did on the internet was that's how they contact me. I'm like, don't ghost me. I'm making statuses and they think all of it is about them. And I say, the ones that say don't ghost me, that's probably about you. Like, bro, you acting like I'm stalking and doing weird shit. Like, you're coming up to my page. They don't realize they're implicating themselves in this shit they're saying. I'm like, bro, I've been talking about this for longer than a couple days. Okay? It's not just like in my mind, a secret organization. Like, no, no, no. I'm dead ass serious. Okay? I'm dead fucking serious, bro. I had to get all that shit, most of it, I had to get most of it documented because this has been following me and tormenting me the whole time. Well, I'm supposed to just not have a presence online at all? Like, what the fuck is that about? I'm not allowed to have any contact with any of my old friends, and like, I'm not supposed to trust my ex-girlfriend because she comes up pretend to me. She acts like she's pretend with all them when it's like you're not. You pretend with me. You tell me you pretend with them because I don't want to share you with other men, especially at the same time that you're around me. It's like that's why I said it. Thank God you didn't sleep with me because I would have had all my energy. I would have been even more upset. I would have been real upset. Like, I'm angry, don't get me wrong, but I would have been real upset bad, bro. Like, you treat me like a cigarette. You flick me and you keep opening a new pack. You're like, I gotta quit Pat. I gotta quit Pat. I gotta quit Pat. I can't quit Pat. I gotta quit Pat. I gotta quit Pat. I can't quit Pat. I don't have that problem really. I can let you go. And I will. If you keep telling me lies, I'll let you go easily. Because I sleep better at night when I don't talk to you at all. That's the sad part. That's the sad reality they don't want to admit. I admit it to myself every day. That's what makes me a stupid ass motherfucker. Because I don't want to be like a piece of shit. I don't want to just not have communication at all with them. If I'm like, give me some space, they act like I never want to talk again. But they could go fuck other men. Like, bro, you're not even we are just friends. Like, I'm not getting with you. Not for a while, if ever again. Like, I don't trust you. You gotta earn my trust again and again and again. It's like, I know you don't want to wait, but you keep doing things that restart. Like, I'm not trying to sleep with you if you got other dudes' DNA in your body still from, like, that shit stays in your body forever from all the sexual partners you had, babe. I don't mean to sound like this type of way, but body count does matter, bro. Like, it's not the age, it's the mileage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to relax. That's why I don't look that way. You're trying to attach to my energy, right? And you feel replenished. You like it. But when I detach from you, you don't like it. You don't feel the same way with all these other people. But then it's like you want my energy to be around them still. You know? You convince me that they're bad friends for me and then go hang out with them. Like, how is that real? How does anybody not see that? Like, I've always seen that. And I'm like, what? Like, okay, you're excluding me from something. I'd like to know why, but these days it doesn't really hurt my feelings. You're probably doing it for a reason. And it's probably in my best interest if you exclude me from things. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Like, what am I supposed to do again? Like, you want me to pretend? Because that's how I feel too. Like, you want me to pretend with all these other people? Like, I don't want to get to know them. I wish I wanted to, because this shit is annoying. Dealing with this. It's like, all right, all that shit is good enough for you and them to be like passing each other around like fucking hot potato. I don't want to do that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're criticizing people for their lifestyle while you do some foul shit yourself. Bad, like, it's not like, it's affecting me, bro. It's not like it isn't affecting anybody else. Like, you come into my life and it affect me negatively. I get a pain in my body. Bad, bro. It's not good. I'm not even getting mad and I have that pain. It's like, it's an attachment thing. It is. I could feel it. It's like reconnecting up. That's why I don't want to talk about it all the time. You know? And then my friend be putting some negative, bad spells in my head after she's uplifting me. Like, that's not my friend, bro. You do me super dirty. I would have driven you to your family and taken your fucking dog to a foster care place. Like, what the fuck, dude? Look how you get treated when you're a nice guy, bro. Like, look how you get treated. They think there is nothing wrong with this behavior. That's the worst part about it. That's the absolute worst part about it, bro. I'm convinced that half of them think there's nothing wrong with this behavior. I've met women who will agree with me, and they seem friendly, but I don't want to ask them on a date after I say something like this to them. Like, I don't have money to take you on a date. I don't have anything. What do you want from me? You take my energy when I have nothing and then share it with some asshole that I don't even know. When I say something about it, he's calling me names. Like, why shouldn't I put an end to his fucking life? Oh, now I'm making threats, right? Bro, you're threatening my life by this invasion of my sanity. You're worried about an invasion of privacy. Everybody gets tracked and traced. But you are, like, attacking my sanity by acting as if you want to be my girlfriend. And you're a part of the good side to humanity, right? But there is no good side to humanity, bro. Only God is good. Only God is good, okay? I'm sorry to tell you. Only God is good, and sex is for procreation. Yep. Sorry. I mean, maybe I could just sit there acting like masturbation in the basement is the same thing, but I never thought that. I always knew it feels better to be with women, really, than to sit there touching my peachy like that. I don't want to do that. And even when let's say I don't have a girlfriend, and I don't do that for a long time, right? Um, I notice women just looking at me naturally, more like they look my way more often with a good vibe, because I'm not trying to look at pornographic images all day. I know it's wrong, especially since I know it's wrong. It makes it even worse if I go doing it. I mean, I get it, you know? I get it, bro. I get it. I totally get it. You know, some men feel alone, bro. That's why they watch that stuff. I know that's why I used to watch it all the time. All the time. It turns into a bad fucking habit. Like drinking one beer on the back of the bus every day when you get home from work. You know, when you get done with work, you hit the store up, you buy a beer, wait for the bus. It's the cheap way instead of going to the bar. It's the cheap way. I couldn't sit there going to the bar. When I work, I don't get paid much. I was getting paid like a putz, bro, my whole life, mostly like a putz. I only had a few jobs that paid nice, and I still couldn't save up right. One of them I showed up with stage fright, and I was like not really in control of my emotions back then. I was having a panic attack. I could admit that might have been a delusional instant. Like I could admit I could be wrong, bro. I'm not thinking everybody's out to get me. It's just weird shit always happens around me, bro. Weird shit has always happened around me, and a lot of the times it's happened to me. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't know. I'm not trying to tell my story or anything. I'm trying to explain it to myself. Like, what happened to me, bro? What happened? I ask myself all the time, what the fuck happened to me, bro? I mean, I cope. You know, I'm coping with things, but I used to be way more like happy-go-lucky, in my opinion. When I was a kid, hell yeah. I didn't really get depressed that much until death entered the picture. Once I started learning about death, I was like, oh my God, this is horrible. I started to look into death. You know, I started to become fascinated with death because everybody cries over it. Uh, they pay the most attention to it. They don't pay attention to the symptoms leading up to death. Like, you know, like, only if you're about to act crazy, like, bro, don't worry about me. I ain't gonna do nothing crazy like that to myself or anybody else. I get heated at the way things are, bro. I feel like I got used by the workforce of my country, used like slave labor, basically, to be able to afford nothing. Paying into Social Security benefits that's probably not gonna exist by the time I'm old enough to collect it. Like, bro, I don't go against the collective. The whole of humanity is the collective, bro. It's not God's fault that we all battle with each other like this. I try to be peaceful and nice. It seems like I just gotta stay to myself, bro. Like, it's sad because I'm a nice guy. I know how to associate and I know how to communicate, but I get mad about shit, bro. Especially when it's eating at me and it's like the same thing over and over and over again. You would get irritated too if it's just like the same exact shit over and over. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do that thing, and then it's another thing you add on, extra work and then still didn't do the fucking thing from the beginning. You do extra. It's like extra, more, please. Here. Let me put more burden of the emotions on you. Here, you carry all of the emotional baggage that I've accumulated, and then you forget about yourself while you get sick in the bed, feeling like you're stuck in the matrix. Like, yo, you lower my immune system this way, bitch. I'm sorry to call you that, but god damn. You gotta be like, I must be a strong ass man to deal with your shit and have nothing wrong with me like that. Like, you've been coming up to me on and off and on and off. Not just on the internet, in real life too, you do this shit. It's even worse in real life. See, I told you he was gonna act like that. Act like what? How I always act? Distant after you push me away and then accuse me of being the one who's pushing somebody away. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I can't. It's like a big waste of time to sit there trying to figure it out. Like, I'm trying to make sense of nonsense. You know, that's how I feel. I feel like an idiot again and again every time I talk to them, whether it's in person or on the internet. I feel used, misled, led astray, and like, these are all the things I remember about them. And then they want to give me a guilt trip that I look at them in this way. Is how I feel. It's like, what do you like? What did you expect to happen? You keep neglecting this relationship, expecting it to flourish, and then blame it on me when I'm getting angry about it. Like, look at all the time I've been putting into this shit, and then you go dismantling it with some stupid fucking ex, when I'm the stupid fucking ex. I feel like the third party. Like, you've been with this dude. You've known him how long? He don't even know nothing about me. If he doesn't feel stupid, right? Like, one day he'll wake up. He called me a herb, right? One day he'll wake up and realize, no, I'm the herb, bro, because I didn't even know this doofus, and he didn't get what I said. If he, I don't trust anything she says. That's the part she doesn't get. I don't trust anything she says about things. Not really. She don't want me to contact all these people because they go bye-bye. Like, once you wake up to this game, it's hard not to see it. And then, like, the only compassion you have for them is to want to see them do better when they fuck themselves up. So I'm trying to be a nice creature and uplift them. And I gave them all this extra attention and all this energy. And they, like, I view it as they cheated on me, even though I didn't get with them yet. Like, what did you think I was wasting all this time? Do you think I want to waste time? What did you think I was spending all this time doing? Like, because I never wanted to. Oh, yeah, I guess I don't think you're pretty at all. Like, yeah, I think you're funny looking as hell. But I'm funny looking too. Everybody's funny looking, bro. I'm tired of this society. Like, I really am. I think there's a lot of people who feel like me and they're just afraid to admit it. Like, if I say it out loud, people will agree with me. They just think I'm crazy because I'll say it in public. At the grocery store, at the bar, I'll say this shit loud, bro. While I'm at work, while I'm off. I don't give a fuck, bro. I think this shit needs to stop. Like, where everybody's just putting this weird mask on so that everybody else is comfortable. And then now everybody's uncomfortable with the mask on, trying to make everybody else comfortable. But then so how is anything going to get done? If everybody has to be so worried about, like, but I feel like this, and I feel, bro, I'm not trying to sound sexist or anything, but, like, I'm not trying to act like I'm anti-therapy in any way, but if you don't get the right therapist, you got the right to call that lady a bitch if she ain't treating you right, bro. They're fucking with your mind. That's like that's like the second most important organ in your body, bro. Your heart and your mind. And your guts. This is why they attack this stuff with alcohol. If you overconsume alcohol, right, it's not good for your guts. If you have lust, it's not good for your heart, right? Or your brain. I know it's weird that I know this stuff, but I can't seem to maintain like a normal lifestyle for myself. I always was sitting there wondering, like, what is wrong with my brain where I can think of all these other things and ponder on it and sit there, and then it's like I wasted I'm analysis paralysis. I've done that so many times in life, bro. Like, I got stuck. At one point, I was just working and working and working, and it's fine. Whatever, no problems. All of a sudden, things change up, and it's like, well, I don't know what to do. I need your help. If I'm asking you for help, they make it like it's a fucking burden. I didn't make it like it's a burden until they started making it a burden. Now they're not a burden, but it's a burden for me to have questions. Like, all these questions are what pushes you away because you don't want to have the truth in your face. Like, at the end of the day, like staring back at you. Like, I am the truth you're afraid to admit. Like, you treat me like shit, and I don't hold it over your head. I just remind you how horrible you treat me. I feel like you treat me in such a horrible way that you shouldn't give me such a hard time to say, no contact, please. You act like you don't even like me. You come up telling me you love me, cheat on me, like, you know what I'm saying? Criticize my situation like I got something to do about it. I can't do shit about it right now. Like, I appreciate the things you do when I notice it. Like, you help me grow. You help me da 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 da. I understand that. But you still flat leave me, bro. You still pay attention to your ex-boyfriends. Like, I can't. I don't have words to explain how stupid I feel for entertaining that. Like, you're still friends with all these people. Like, okay, you doing this. It was a big argument to not talk to this one. Why can't I talk? It's like, what do you have to fuck each one before you say goodbye to them or some shit? No, I'm vulgar for saying this. Well, it's just what it seems like to me. What do you want me to watch you fuck all your ex-boyfriends and then you can come and be with me? Like, that's opposite. That's like worse than being gay. Like, get the fuck out of here. A good thing I didn't get with her since back in the day, bro. I would have drained my energy so fucking badly if this would have happened all these times like that after I got with them, you know? Oh my God, you don't know how lucky I feel for that. You don't know how intelligent I feel for that. That's why I don't be lying, bro. That's why it's like, where's the sirens, you know? Like, well, what am I going to show you? I already did show you the whole time that I could say how I feel. You're going to call me a lie. Like, you expose yourself by calling me names. And, like, I think people have learned this about me for a long time about me. It's not really about anybody until you start commenting on it. Like, you make it about yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you made it about yourself. I expressed how I felt, and then you made it about yourself. Because that's a subliminal. Dot, 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 dot. No, it's expression of self. And if you felt like you had a problem with it, it's probably about you. Yeah, you're right. It's probably, it's a guilty thing that you feel. It's more about the thing you do, not about you, you know? Because I could sit there dropping the name. It don't matter if I drop their name or not, right? It's like, if you know, you know. And I'm trying to give her a chance, and I hope she stays with God, but when I get into my own mind, like when I stop, it's like I ruminate, and then I don't want to sulk. So I just start telling myself the truth. Like, this is crazy, bro. I can't keep doing this. Ping pong is right, and I made my decision 2024 not to talk to you because of that, and it makes me not want to talk to you. The more I think about it, right? The more I think about it, because I know it doesn't matter who you get with after me. I don't care. That's new supply. I don't care who you get with. If you're not getting with me, then I don't care who you get with. If you're getting with me, then I don't want you getting with anybody. Simple. You think it's not so much to ask. Like, you wonder why it takes so long to trust you, because it's like, bro, you do this to me every time. You do this every time we talk. You introduce another dude into the atmosphere, and I'm like, I can't talk. You're making me feel like I can't talk to all these friends either. Okay? I'm just saying, bro. feel like they're doing that to me on purpose. I feel that. I feel that. Like, I feel like I'm in an empathy arcade sometimes. Like, it's trying to make me softer, but I don't want to get too soft and weak, bro. I don't need to be. It's not about getting weak. It's about I can't put words to it sometimes. I know I can talk a lot, but sometimes I try to think what I'm saying. I don't want to just jaw jack about something I have no clue on. Like, I feel weak from them, Like, I feel like they weaken me in many ways. Like, being vulnerable with you would be great if you didn't just open up the gate to everybody else to share my energy. Like, bro, I posted it on a Facebook post without mentioning your name. Nobody seeing your face. None of that. The only time they saw your face on my page, right, is when you, right, posted me and tagged me. And they said, I don't want to do none of that because I don't want any of these people knowing my whereabouts, right? I was trying to be so dead serious with them. Like, I don't want most of your friends knowing about my whereabouts or any of this, you know? Please. Like, please. Like, when is it enough is what I want to know. Is it still just be careful what you wish for or some shit like that? Because I feel like that sometimes. All I wanted was to love her. It's like I got dragged into a torture pit of polyamorous type fucking bullshit. Like, I gotta be just your friend and watch you cry about your boyfriends while you want consolement from me in case. And it's like, you acting like you want to be on me like that, and I just can't. I remember I used to be like, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be that way. Like, it's tempting my lust, babe. Like, I don't want to be this way with you. You're not gonna want to be with me. You're not gonna want to stay with me. I always try to tell her too. Like, that's the part that's crazy to me. It's like, I don't get up. You know what I get obsessed with? Replaying it. You know what I mean? I replay the whole time. It's like another loop and another loop and another loop. When is it gonna be over with? Like, oh, when you decide to end it. So if I have to end it, it's gonna be no contact, and then I'm gonna have to not care about anybody that tries to tell me, like, bro, she cares about you so much. She's contacting me because she wants to talk to you. Da, 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 da. It's like, I feel like you're all in on a big joke getting played on me because she's so good at manipulating energy. She really is. She knows she's good at it. I just don't allow it to happen all the way. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, you think I'm stupid that I don't know about this stuff because I read the Bible. But, yo, the Bible is what's warning me about all this stuff in the first place. Okay? I think that's something they never understood about me. It's like, I'm not accusing her of still doing this thing to me, but it's like when you're sticking up for it, right? After you claiming to be saved, well, at least that was before the thing. I understand I'm not trying to condemn them, bro. I'm documenting my pain because it's like, I have to remember what I need in life instead of just like, okay, it feels like she loves me because she says she does. I guess it's not like it's more than just physical touch. Like, yes, that's nice. You touch me nice and you talk to me nicely most of the time. Like, it's not all that. That's not the part that's like, you know what I'm saying? They try to act like that. What do you want me to do? Like, they're doing all these wrong things. Like, no, that's all fine. It's this one thing you do. You try to make it all about this, but I go like, no, it's this one thing you always do. You know what I mean? That's why I don't want to give you a kiss. That's why I don't want to throw you my dick, because I don't really trust who you pick. to sleep with, and I don't know where they've been. I don't need all these dudes on my body cam. And then it goes over and over and over in my head again. I'm like, I don't need this. I don't need it. And then that's when the clarity comes back again of single and no contact after I stop. It comes quick, but then like I don't want to keep going back and forth either, cause I've been doing this with them for a long fucking time, bro. Being just their friend, it's like, yeah, I'm just your friend. You could just keep on using me as emotional support till the end, acting like your life is so horrible and nobody ever wants to stay with you. Well, I've been waiting for you. Like, you treat me how all these other dudes treat you. And you're a piece of shit for that, I think. I gotta stand up to you and say, no, you're the bad. You are the problem here. I got problems too, okay? I'm not acting perfect. But when it comes to you and I, right, this toxic relationship, you are the problem here. That you cannot seem to, because when I say to be amicable and let it go, I try to leave it on a nice goodbye sometimes. Like, goodbye. I wish I could say it was nice knowing you. On and on and on and all that type of stuff. They just feel some type of way to let it be. They can't just let it be that way, is how I feel. They need it to be argumentative. So you paying attention. And I'm not trying to argue with you. We both can admit it's fine to be around when we argue. But if they actually loved you, they would stop doing things that make you want to argue with them, instead of like the argument turns into a debate about what the word means and how you felt on the 13th of last year during the same month, because the time was different and the eclipse was here and the thing hit on my face because I wasn't in the right space and I didn't know what to do because I was so confused, and it was that time of the month for me too. And every time I talk to you, I have to tell you my cycle, even though I know you don't really want to hear about that stuff, because it's like, you're not my boyfriend, but I feel like you're my husband, and I want to call myself your rib. And the internet doesn't matter, but I get all pissed off when you post shit about how you feel, because I know it's about me in the moment right now, and I'm trying to convince other gals that you'll do it to them. But if they don't act like a narcissist, they have no thing to fear from you at all, like in regards to that, you know? They don't tell. No, they want it to look. It's like they want me to look bad, calling myself targeted, chosen, whatever the fuck it could be, right? When I think that's everybody. Hey, bro, if you got opposable thumbs, a human soul with a tongue, and you speak some type of language, and you have thoughts, and you take a shit, and you wipe your ass with toilet paper or something like that, whatever is going on here, I think they don't like you. Like, you know, you look like me. It doesn't matter what your race is, right? Like all that type of stuff. I think they don't like you just because you're a human, you know? Like, I've been here alone in the room since I can't even remember, bro. Like, I have to get out of this place, you know? It sedates me. I'm not acting like it's so horrible. I'm acting like it's horrible for my growth. This shit sedates me. And then it goes back to sensory overload. Oh, baby. And then you got this girl coming up to me, acting like she loves me, and then she cheats on me. It's like, do you want me to, like, you know, do you want me to actually implode, or can I just blossom now? You know, am I allowed to grow, bro? Am I allowed to grow from this? Or is it to cause stress, anxiety, regret, you know? Because I don't regret much, but I also do regret a lot of shit. Like, if that makes any sense. It's not that I don't give a fuck, but I can't waste my time. Like, how do they say? I can't spend my time thinking about that. But if you keep on making the same mistakes again and again and again, like, I stop making the mistake when it bothers you, right? Usually, if I'm in a coherent mind state, mind state, if I'm in a good space in my heart, like I'm not in a bad place, I'm feeling fine, and then all of a sudden, I'm wondering what the fucking problem is. Like, what is wrong? I'm usually the one telling people to relax. I don't know what happened to me, bro. All of a sudden, time lapsed, and it was like, "Bang!" And I got fucking fat again. And I was like, I got to do something. I need a job. I need to treat my friends better, and I don't even have that many friends, but it's for a reason because I get distant. I'm not trying to be dissing people and subliminally talking about them. I don't care, bro. You want to go murder your baby? Go murder your baby. I think it's wrong, but it's not my place really, right? It's not my baby. I think that's more their choice than somebody cheating on me. Like that's you took away choices from me, bro. You act like we weren't doing anything. I was acting like nonchalant, no big deal, it's okay. But you go around playing around as if we're not doing anything. Like that's fucked up to me. It's fucked up for me to say. That's why I wanted to be just friends with you, because I know you like to play, and I don't want to play games with you. I don't want to play games with you in any kind of way. This is probably the last time I'll ever post about it or talk about it or speak about it. But I can't guarantee it's not, I can't guarantee it'll be the last time I think about it because this type of shit makes me want to sit there. I have to like recalibrate. I have to ask myself what love actually is. I have to go inside and reflect. Like, I have to do all this shit to recover. That's why I need space a little bit because it's like I was feeling good, and then you're talking, and then I need to know because I want to know what you're if you're gonna tell me the truth and shit like that. But you're lying. Like the thing is, you told me the truth that you lied. Like you did it right, but I guess it's better to ask forgiveness than permission, right? Right? I just think that's grimy. Like you take my choice away. Wonder why I'm saying it's like rape, bro. You come around me with these chemicals that put me, like you're trying to get me in the mood. Like it's rude, bro. What the fuck? You come up to me acting like you need something it's like what do you need, bro? You just wanted my fucking attention for some reason. For some reason. I don't know why. I have no idea why, bro. All I know is I'm done picking up the pieces in this fucked up relationship. Like you wanted to be together, I'll work with you, but you're gonna have to pick up all this initial mess because I didn't mash it up like that. I didn't break it to pieces and smithereens and smash it like that, bro. You did. I was working on it nicely. You came through like, I like Pat, but I don't know where it's going, so I'm confused, and I'm gonna go bam and knock the whole fucking thing down. And now I gotta work around a big footprint too. Like, thanks, boo. You're awesome. It's so awesome what you do, and I'm a fool for forgiving you or even giving you another fucking opportunity to. Like, are you just gonna do the same thing again? And they get mad that I'm asking because it's like it's a simple question. The question shouldn't have to be asked. It should be, I'm sorry, it'll never happen again. Not, I'm still connected to them and we pay half and half on the phone bill. I'm like, why are you including me in your love triangle all the time? Why don't you have this all settled before you come up to me? You waste my time 2 years later telling me this shit. Acting like I'm pushing you away. Hey, no shit. No shit, bro. I'm pushing you away. Like that is getting pushed away. Like I have to in many ways push them away. I have to. All right? It's date rape and da, da, da. You come to me with these chemicals and all this type of shit. Like how do you people live life? How are you around kids, animals, job? Like how do you live? I understand keeping something private, but we didn't have an understanding, bro, of that. Like that was something that was. I thought the understanding was we're taking time. I told you take it slow with me. I don't know what's the problem if I tell you take it slow. You know. I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm just gonna end up crazy and alone in the fucking basement like that with nobody to talk to. Bro, I was like that in my late 20s too. Like, I didn't want to do this. I wanted to get out of here, bro. Since I'm in my teenage years, I wanted to work and have a job and be nice and, you know, be a nice person, be respectful. Like, what happened to me in this world? In my opinion, they have something to do with it, but it's not all their fault, you know? It's like, why do I care? It goes because what I say to them is fine. Yeah, it's fine, right? It's perfectly fine. And then it goes deeper in my mind. I'm like, God, please help me get this off my mind. Like, please, please, you know, I beg you, Jesus. Like, I want them to do better. And with or without me, I want them to be happy. I actually do like them and love them. They just piss me off and it disrespects. It's to me, it's disrespectful. It betrays me. It makes me feel horrible about myself. It makes me start to neglect myself and eat horribly, like you know, lazy type shit. And then they're like, "Hooray!" Like, bro, you came around me and I started eating lazy because I'm conserving my energy. Like, yeah, I'm doing better without you. That's the rough part for them, bro. That's the difficult part to swallow for them. It's like, yeah, you come around me and you feel better and you want my energy. And I'm not trying to act like you're lying and you hate me and you just want to see me getting depressed. Like, I feel depressed because of this. It's like, I want you to replenish me too. When are you going to replenish me? I replenish myself after you drain me dry. And not in the good way, bro. All my energy got to go to them. It's like anywhere else is not allowed. That's just how I feel about it. Every time I pull back a little bit of what, like, it's not like I'm ghosting them. I don't break contact with them. I'm just saying I don't pay as much attention, and that's what they go do. They act like I'm pushing them away. Like, I don't know. I don't know how they could justify this shit. Like, when was I pushing you away, bro? When were we not talking? I thought we were talking the whole time from December to now. December 2024 to right now. When were we not talking really, bro? When we have a little argument and don't speak as much? Like, oh, I guess that means we're not trying to, like, I just, I hate this dating culture and this hookup culture, bro. Even with people you already been with. Even with a high school girlfriend I had that wants to rekindle it with me, it's like, I can't seem to fit. I can't seem to make it work. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me, bro? I'm the common denominator there. It's like I'm having a hard time finding a job. I can't blame everything on them. It's just I'm wondering why they come into contact with me in the first place. Telling me all this shit. Like, it don't matter how much money I have, what I'm doing. I'll love you forever. And I'm like, I believe you. But why you go screwing other people, bro? It makes me feel evil on myself. It makes me feel horrible. If I did that to you, you'd be horrible. You'd feel horrible. Make me feel inadequate. What if there's some girl that never had a kid? She knows I never had a kid. What if I told her my whole sob story and was just like, please just come here. Like, please just stay the night. Like, please just come home with me. I'll, like, don't even think about it and I'll make you feel better. Because you can't heal from her. You know? That's the type of girlfriend I need. Somebody that's going to remind me, like, you can't heal from her, babe. You're gonna need me to heal. Like, you need me to help you heal. She's just gonna hurt you further. No matter how nice she treats you, you're gonna have more resentment because it's just, it feels like she's trying to make up for something, you know? That's why I told her, I don't want money from you. I don't want things from you. I don't want to resent you. Don't want to resent you. Don't want to resent you. Sorry. Not gonna happen. You know, I'm smarter than that. It's not that they're trying to attack. I'm just not trying to. I feel bad for declining all the time, especially if I need a dollar or two. But I don't want to take money from a woman unless I'm gonna be with her for the rest of my life and she's supporting me in a rough time. Like that's why I didn't take money from you before, cause you're gonna go do this, and I'm trying to refrain from using bad language about it. You know, I'm trying my best, bro. I know we all have needs. I wasn't trying to give her a kiss. I was pulling back a lot of my emotion. I was cutting off access, even though I was being her friend. I was like, you don't have as much access to me because of back then. And then now you going doing this. You doing whack shit to me the whole time, bro. I just keep telling myself, what is wrong? Why I keep asking why I do this to myself. Out of love? Like who loves who here? When am I allowed back? I don't know. Like that's a question I don't know. I don't think so. Don't think it could be that way, bro. Like we're gonna have to go plan like an event, you know, like going to like a show or something. Like, you know, you go to shows with everybody else, you don't even treat me to some shit I don't want to do. Like you don't think to treat me to a concert or two? Like what the fuck, dude? Why do you know how to treat everybody else nicely except for me? You act like I hate everything. No, I'm just like everybody. I'm the same as everybody else, except I'd rather be alone. I could keep to myself. I don't really bother many people. Like, it seems like they're coming up to me wanting some fucking drama. And I'm like, bro, you're going to get paid back with karma. The fuck out of here, dog. Watch what happens to all those people that were fucking with me. They're going to remember not to. Because it's not that I'm going to do something. God is going to do something for me to let them know that it's from him to stop fucking doing it, right? Hey, stop fucking doing that. He's gonna tell you to stop fucking doing that, right? Hey, maybe you could blame it on me. It's all good. It'll go right back to God, right? You could blame it on me again, bro. It's all good. It'll go right back to God. That's why I don't blame them. My ex-girlfriend, some of the fake friends I used to have that were definitely not really my friends, you know? I don't think everybody, I don't sit there going, everybody was so fake to me. I'm like, no, I just had a lot of weird shit around me, right? I know how to deal with this because I've had to deal with the narcissist for a long fucking time. Like I feel as though I've dealt with narcissism since I'm 9, at least like young. I remember hearing this type of shit. And it's like both of you are narcissistic. Right? And then when they're saying this on a post I made, I'm like, I know. That's why I tell them, no contact, please. Do you see how we argue endlessly about the? It's like from the most trivial shit to something that shouldn't even be an argument. Like I should be choking the shit out of you for cheating on me, bro. Like what? So you get to threaten girls. You're a feminist that gets to threaten girls that want to make me happy, but you could go hang out with bros that I don't know. Like get out of here. I'm not your little simp. That's why I didn't want to do this for even a year. I was like, get out of here. Get out of here. I remember when I'm sitting here and they're not here, those are the times I remember. Arguing. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm not trying to sit here yell about it, bro. Every time I talk, when we talk, it's always an argument. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you can't answer my questions and it always turns into you're a victim, and then when I tell you why are you trying to be a victim? Like I'm not trying to be a victim. Yes, you are. You just made it about you. Like, but why can't I do the thing? Like you are trying to be a victim when you do that. That's you trying to be a victim. How come when you cut me off the thing you did? It's like, bro, you always interrupt me. I always let you speak. You let me speak too. Like what? I'm trying to explain something to you. You're on defense. You get defensive because it's like you want me to. I feel like you want me to feel bad for the reaction I give to you based on the fucked up shit you do. Like you do something fucked up and then get mad at my reaction. Like that's crazy, bro. Oh, you're mad that I'm angry after you almost so and so, da da da, whatever it could be. Like, bro, if I go down the tally marks of the thing, like it's just something held against me to make it look like it's me. It's the problem. It's like, no, I think you're the problem. You're just lucky I like you, and I think maybe we should like not recycle. You know, like we should figure it out from long distance. You know, and then like see if you can actually like the things they're saying. It's like back in a loop again. I'll just be alone then. I'll be the one waiting. Like you didn't wait for shit, bro. You were involved in a relationship, trying to take it slow, and then you go fuck somebody else. Like you're disgusting to me. I'm disgusting myself, just sitting here, seemingly dwelling on it because I'm not gonna talk about this forever. I'm gonna get over it and be like, I'm so much better than you. Honestly, at the same time, you know what makes me better than you? Not just because you do this type of shit, because I don't even think I'm better than you. I think I'm worse than you for putting up with this shit. And I think you know what happened, bro? Everybody could see when I posted that shit. You're not like, dude, you stalked me to get into contact with me, and then fucking cheated on me. You couldn't keep it real with me. You couldn't just say, "Hey, I think you're a little too crazy." Goodbye. Like you're not gonna hurt my feelings. You just don't ghost me. Not ghosting means say goodbye. Say hi. Hi. I can't. I don't think it's gonna. You come back up to me acting like I don't care what the world thinks. All these worldly things don't matter to me. I just want you to pay attention to me. It's like, when do you get locked up for? So your mental disorders are the priority, right? What about you taking advantage of my mental disorder for wanting, um, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not that I want attention. I want to pay attention to. I want you to pay attention to me, but I want to pay attention to you. You pay attention to all them too. Like I just don't get it. You're not loyal. I smile at couples where they open the door for each other and then she opened the door for him from inside the car. Like, bro, you're not doing that. I'm holding the door open for you. You're on your fucking phone, crying about somebody else doing the same shit as you. You're literally a fractal of yourself, and I'm not. That's why I don't put it on the spot like that. And you don't see me crying wolf. Okay?